Nation, country, and state. Are they different words for the same thing, or they mean completely different things? A nation is a group of people that usually lives in the same place. These people share a culture, a language, or a history, or in some cases a combination of the three. The word country is usually used to define the actual land where people with a common identity lives. Finally, the state is a political and legal entity that has a government and usually it's internationally recognized. There are cases where nations are divided between different states, like in the case of the Kurds, divided between the states of Turkey, Iran, Iraq, and Syria. In other cases, different nations can share a state, like in the case of Belgium, where Walloons and Flemish people share the state. In the case of the countries, we can find several countries sharing a state, like in the case of the United Kingdom, where Wales, Scotland, England, and Northern Ireland form a state of 4 countries. Both in the case of the nations and the countries, we can find cases where they have some level of autonomy, sometimes forming governments as important as the governments of the states they belong to. Finally, in the case of the states, they should be easier to identify, as they need to be internationally recognized. But there are cases like Germany or the United States which are considered federations of states, meaning that different states join together to form a bigger entity. And this bigger entity is the one that is internationally recognized. Also, usually these bigger entities are considered countries, and so we can see countries like Germany formed of different states, and states like the United Kingdom formed of different countries. And so, in theory, the nation refers to the people, the country to the actual land these people live in, and the state to the legal and political entity that the people and the land belong to.